Hello and welcome to End of a New Beginning, 1857 to 2050 Tower Harvest. So, I'm playing the GitHub version of the mod, which I don't believe has any viruses, but I wouldn't risk it. So, you can just watch here or wait until, believe it's the 25th of February, where, it's releasing on Steam, which Steam isn't actually safer. There's a message I saw, but it just feels safer. I don't know. Anyway, we'll have it in the description, hopefully. Our leader is James Buchanan. We're a traditional conservative. We're a traditional conservative government. I don't know why that's important, but our elections are in November of 1860. Our ruling party is the Democratic Party. America enjoys a generation of prosperity and growth. Following Manifest Destiny, the United States has expanded their reach into the lands once seized by natives and Mexicans. Although the states aren't absolutely free from conflict, the Mormon rebellion in Utah troubles the nation, and continuous arguments about the rights of slaves go on within the Free State and the Border Ruffians. These scars left untreated will leave a conflict that troubles the very Constitution of the United States, and left not resolved will eventually rip the nation apart. So we are starting. We're going to do historical AI behavior. Initializing the game, and this is going to be fun, I think. We'll probably do it goes into 1875, so we'll probably go till 1875. They've done a lot of work. It looks like they've done a lot of work. I think New Caledonia, I gotta check, because I'm pretty sure the Northwest Territories in the old version was just a stone rock. Hopefully it isn't. I haven't checked that yet. Loading graphics. So, the Cheyenne we have all the tribes in the center. End of a New Beginning. Welcome to the End of a New Beginning. This mod attempts to simulate a world from 1857 onwards, although it's still an early alpha stage and bugs and something's happening. The team is doing its best to improve the mod. If you want to stay up to date and updates, check out our dev branch join our Discord servers. Please send to the people on smaller screens may experience issues with the research interface where not all the folders are displayed. This can be circumvented by going to your options and lowering the UI scale modifier. To verify, you can see all the technology folders. Okay, that's fine. Understood. I'll show the I forgot to show the credits. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
You guys can check it out when it releases. So I think we have Robert E. Lee, our best hero. So we have these guys. So we'll deploy under George McClellan. Let's see, I want to check. It's still an organized territory, which is led by a rock. Hopefully they, make it not a rock in future. That's cool. National identity. Protestantism. So we're going to select national focus, the Buchanan presidency. Oh gosh, there's a lot. So they don't have nukes. Well, actually they have theories. So that's interesting to see. But I don't believe it's supposed to go. That's not where we should go. Socioeconomics. So we can go daily legit monthly population. That's probably nice to go down. Very large mod. Social stratification. Sanctimonianism. Public works. Aviation. Well, I guess we can go down that right there. It's very large, I must admit, it's very large. I'm completely out of my element right here. Completely out of my element. Okay, so that will gain us access to their ports. Okay. They have new pictures for everything. It's just basically Victoria-like game, except they don't have money. So, I mean, that would be nice to see eventually in future have money. I don't think they do, but I mean, still, I mean, a lot of people hate money, but if they did it right, you gotta see how that would just absolutely be amazing. They have all this stuff. Okay, so it's basically it's not too. At least it's not black ice. That would not be fun. 1850 uniform, Victorian support equipment, 6-pounder gun, force attack, and we only have okay. So we're gonna put most of it in. $5 a week. I guess we'll produce Corvettes right now. Let's look at all the focus trees real quick. British ISIS. So they haven't given everyone new things, but still. They have similarly sized focus trees. Austrian Empire. Do they have one? Yes. Unfortunately, there's the standard focus trees are still fairly good. It would be nice to see them all have. So the Crimean War is coming up soon. That's going to be fun to watch. Empire of Great Qing, the Taiping Heavenly Kingdom Revolt, Taiping Protestantism. Okay. I guess I'll put these guys on the. Let's put them on the Mexican border. I wonder if Mexico has a focus tree. That would be nice to see after how long it's taken to update. But yes, they do have a focus tree. I don't remember if they did before, but it's still nice to see them having a focus tree. So if you're interested in this, we might play Victoria 2, which I absolutely adore that game. We can play it with we're probably gonna play a historical flavor mod, but so that would be nice if you guys would. Okay, we don't have any. Okay, so we might have to in future promote someone. Okay, so we need Congress. So Seminole. Where are the Seminole? There's the Navajo, the Apache, the Comanche, the Comanche, the Sioux, Crow, Seminole. Let's look them up. Okay, so we need to actually deploy our forces over here. And crush them. So they have United States into the Union. Hopefully we can eventually get Alaska, but that's cool, but I don't think we're going to convert. I think we're going to stay Protestantism. The divided states of America. It is a bleak time for the United States. Ever since we declared ourselves independent, we've been plagued by the issue of slavery. Although the United States will implement policies on slavery, such as the act prohibiting the importation of slaves in 1807, but still this institution would continue. There were many compromises between the free states and the slave states. The free states were primarily in the north, which consisted of rock or soil, and colder climates. These factors moved moved the North away from agriculture towards industrialization, therefore pushing the institution of slavery out of the North. Meanwhile, the South's warmer climate and rich soil made large plantation-based agriculture ubiquitous in the region, and such made the institution of slavery prevalent there. Sorry, I gotta take a sip of water, but debates would arise concerning which states would be allowed to have slavery, resulting in the power struggle between the northern states and the southern states until the Missouri Compromise of 1820, which stipulated the 3630 line, which made up Missouri's southern border, would become the new border between North and South states. North and South states. States north of the line would be free, and states south of it would have slavery. This compromise would be broken 3 decades later with the Mexican-American War, resulting in states like Texas and California joining the Union. The size of Texas and the wish for California became a reignited debate over slavery. This would lead to the Compromise of 1850, which was devised by Whig Senator Henry Clay and Democratic politician Stephen A. Douglas. And the compromise stipulated the introduction of the Fugitive Slave Clause, which sparked more attention, as well as the enactment of popular sovereignty, allowing states for themselves to choose between adopting slavery or becoming a free state. A notable issue with the idea of popular sovereignty arose with the Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854, which led to issues of the incident known as Bleeding Kansas, where northern and southern migrants to Kansas would incite violence to turn Kansas to their side to the slave debate. The debate over slavery has taken a hard turn, with the Whig Party dead and the rising of the Republican Party, which received 33% of the vote in 1856, but still lost the election to Buchanan, a Democrat. The future of the United States is in question. Hail Columbia! We lose 5 legislative power. Nice. And we are not doing fantastic. GitHub version. The end of the beginning community is a community-driven project being worked on by many devs at the same time. Such an organizational structure requires certain development requirement which in case are GitHub. Thanks to GitHub, every dev is able to work on the mod semi-independently. However, having the mod on GitHub with that many devs working on it automatically means that it's virtually impossible for us to regularly update on the Steam version with the workshop. Consequently, the Steam version is only updated when major updates come out, being the reason why EOANB is perceived as idle or dead by many when looking at the workshop page. Still, what has already been explained on the official workshop page is often overlooked. If you want to experience an up-to-date end of the beginning, at the first step you would be able to join the official Discord linked in the workshop. After that, you should be able to look up the installed GitHub version in our fact channel. Generally, on the GitHub version, EONA is developed in advance on is more developed in advance on the Steam one. Do remember, however, that the mod on GitHub is in development version, prone to changes, bugs, and balance issues. I understand. Thank you for your efforts. So hopefully we'll be able to crush the Seminole quite quickly, but it doesn't look like they've added new models, sadly, though. That's sad, but...
Vance? Yes, sir.
Are they dead yet? Yep. United States of America took one state, Seminole was annexed. Nice.
Attention.
And we are going to, of course, yes, send them over there. The Buchanan presidency should take 70 days. This is cool to see all these little things. High Judge Courtroom, Kangaroo Court, Quasi-Jury. It's nice to see all these things. It's really, really nice to see. So it looks like we'll eventually see. I mean, it will be eventually nice to see. This might one day overtake Kaiserreich, but right now Kaiserreich is probably a better mod. But this is one of my favorite eras in history, and it is very nice to see. Sadly, they will not accept our alliance. French Algeria. It's nice to see all these custom photos. French Vietnam, or Empire of Dai Nian. They still haven't taken it. Okay. I thought they did for a second. Grand Bassam. So they have some colonies in Africa. And oh my gosh. Look at Africa. I guess they'll eventually do it by... Yeah, no. I think they'll eventually... I get the African realm. So I'm seeing probably eventually what they'll do is they'll probably just have it be automatically annexed. I guess. We are a great power. So this great power thing is the thing probably not directly implemented from Victoria, but Victoria did have it. We are a great power. We are number 3. Empire of Great Qing took Mian Rebellion was destroyed. The Taiping are still holding off against the Hong, or not Hong, against Mr. Zhezhongvin. Manchuria still doesn't have a guy, sadly, but a lot of them do have pictures, and Sepoy Rebellious States is holding out not well. I don't think they're gonna win, but Lord Palmerston. Seems a lot of them hate me, but at least we have Utah, which only has 2 divisions, sadly, but East India Company took 1 state. Guadalajara was annexed. East India Company. So, we're not doing too well. Our subjects are just the Utah colony. Uda was annexed. So the events are, there's not very many events, it doesn't seem like, which is a bit sad, but these custom photos are very nice. It's gonna take a long time to finish these things, it looks like. Very long time. Empire of Great Qing took 1 state, the Pansai Rebellion was destroyed. The slavery debate. The issue of slavery has lingered long in the United States has existed. Our founding fathers could not solve this issue, nor the generation after that. All they've done is pass the torch of the slave issue down to us, and tensions over slavery are starting to boil. Try for compromise. Dispute over the Constitution. The American Constitution is supposed to resolve most issues regarding the law, but nothing is ever perfect. The unclear articles led to a big debate in a court recently, and the indecision came down to us. Change the Constitution to avoid confusion. We are going to try and avoid the Civil War, as it will not help us. And plus, I just love stability. It's great. It's fantastic. The Utah War. The Mormons, fearful that the large U.S. military force would made to annihilate them, having faced persecution in other areas, made preparations for defense. Though bloodshed was avoided, both sides prepared for war. So we are going to hopefully pacify Utah in the coming future. For Alexander II. Peru took for state. Peru conservative rebellion was annexed. A costly campaign. Russian Empire declared war on the Caucasian inmate. But this might be where we end today's episode, guys, though I would love if you liked, subscribed, and definitely comment below. Would appreciate. What can I do? Thank you, and good.